Good morning, Eagle community. It is the last week of October. Are you kidding me? It's gone by so fast. October is such a great month, and it's still so hot during October. Yuck. But cooler weather to come. I think our trunk or treat's going to be nice in the 70s, maybe even cooler, so that's good. Um, so let's get started with our week. It is Red Ribbon Week. Today is Jersey Day. Tomorrow's Crazy Hair Day. We have Camo Day the next day, so Wednesday's Camo Day, workout gear on Thursday, and Halloween costume on Friday. So this is our be drug free. We say substance free. We talk about how to keep our bodies healthy at school and in our lives, right? Our brains and our bodies healthy by not putting anything bad in there. And so this is awareness about the stuff that could make us messy, right? And so we want to make sure we don't get that way. And so we just do that by attaching some stuff to it, right? So Team Up Against Drugs is Jersey Day. We're wild about being drug-free is Crazy Hair Day. You won't see us doing drugs with camo, because you can't see anybody in camo. Be brave and active. So wear workout gear and then say boo to drugs, right, with your costumes. Costumes on Friday, no masks, no blood, no weapons. At the trunk or treat Thursday night, that's fine. Everybody can wear all of the parts of their costume that they want. But at school, no masks, no blood, no weapons. Okay? So just remember that. Also from Miss Ray, our counselor, who is also initiating and working through the Red Ribbon Week and talking to the kiddos and providing lessons on Red Ribbon Week, is our Child Safety Matters. This is the last week for you to opt into that learning. And so that QR code is attached to our newsletter. And also informational PowerPoint in case you want to know about the curriculum. If you have questions about it, call her. She will definitely talk to you about it. Our upcoming dates for this week are listed here in the newsletter so that you know what's coming up for the rest of October, and then we put all of November in. November has a lot of stuff going on. We have another family event free for our school, not PTA, but our camp strategy camp, Freiheit, is coming up, which is a lot of fun. So put that on your calendar. We have a stuffy sleepover, which is a PTA event for your kiddos' stuffies, and a few other things that we put together through November until Thanksgiving break, okay? So take a look at that calendar, plan forward, and let us know if you have any questions. And then we did set up ofrenda in the front of our cafeteria area, between the stage and the cafeteria. If you don't know what that is, it is something that goes along with our Dia de los Muertos, which is a Mexican tradition that's celebrated in November on the 1st and the 2nd. Information was on our Facebook. Information is in the newsletter. It is not mandatory to participate, but if this is something that you and your family do want to participate in, you can send some photos this week of any of your family members that may have passed, and make sure you label them with your student's name and grade level, their teacher on the back of the photo, and you can bring them into Miss Plum, and she'll place them out on our ofrenda that is out there, and it's really beautiful and lovely. So if that is something that moves you, please participate. If not, no worries, okay? Our trunk or treat is Thursday, 6 to 8. PTA has been working hard on this. If you would like to have a trunk in our trunk or treat, the sign up is there. I know we're going to have one. It's called Super Spooky Slots. And it's like a slot machine game that the kids will get to play, but not really. It's a human slot machine game. But I know there's some fun trunks out there. We have about 6 of our teams that are going to be doing some stuff. I know face painting by Miss Grundy. And then food trucks. We have a costume contest. We've got pumpkin judging. We've got dance party. So lots of things happening on Thursday. It is free minus the food trucks. My husband's and I's hot cakes, mini pancakes will be set up to purchase. So lots of food, lots of fun, and hopefully lots of trunks. So please sign up if you haven't and you want to do that. If you can't do a trunk and you want to donate some candy, our candy monster is in the drive or in the foyer of the school. So you can just bring a bag, drop it in his mouth, and then that helps our trunks. Like candy prices, I don't know, like, should I get into the candy business? I was looking yesterday, like You're telling me $17 a bag for candy? Are you kidding me? Halloween inflation is expensive. So we get it, but anything helps. If you do have a little bag of something, drop it in and it will help our trunks to be able to have the kids treat there. Schedule of events is on a flyer, so you can look at that, where to park, where things will be set up. And if you have any questions, please let us know. We'll be able to answer them, or we'll direct you to PTA that will help. If a trunk or treat on the 30th for our school wasn't enough, there is a trunk or treat at the high school on the 29th. You could get all your treats and then just take the candy from your kids and use it for your own Halloween on the Friday. That is really Halloween. I'm just saying, let your kids pick their favorite candy and then use the rest to give back. Save some money. I don't know. Anyways, so trunk or treat at the high school on the 29th, our trunk or treat on the 30th, which we really hope you come to because it's going to be a lot of fun and people have done a lot of hard work setting it up. And then lastly, this is the last week to apply for your free and reduced meals. So if you haven't done that and you need to, please do that. And then, of course, our virtual Lost and Found. Miss Heather put that together. She also plays it at lunchtime. So she puts it on the big screen and puts pictures of all the items of Lost and Found up there so the kids, while they're eating, can see. And there are lots of times where she returns 10, 20 items because kids are like, that's mine. So make sure name is in everything. It's going to be chilly this week. Water bottle, lunch boxes, jackets, hoodies, anything that can be dropped by a hand or taken off needs to have a name in it. Pants, sometimes we find pants. I don't need names in pants. There's something weird going on if we find some pants. But jackets, hoodies, lunch boxes, water bottles are the main thing that we do need names on, okay? So please make sure you do that. And that is it for this week. If you have questions, just call us. We hope to see you at Trunk or Treat. Rise High is this week on Thursday and Friday, so information about that will go home on Thursday. For our ECSC Pegasus through second grade is on Thursday, and then third through fifth grade on Friday. So if your child's being recognized, you'll get some information about that. There will be a virtual link that goes out if you guys want to view our Rise High. Yeah, just a busy last week of October. Come on, October. And then lastly, if you haven't heard from your student's teacher or you haven't been able to have a parent conference with them, I strongly encourage you to be able to do that. We have lots of data, lots of growth, lots of work, good work that they've done that we want to share with you. If the teacher's reached out to you multiple times and you've been able to not been able to connect with them, please get on that email or those text messages on Parent Square and reach out. I know the teachers do want to talk to you about how your kiddos are doing. Some of our teachers are getting the cooties, and so they've had to reschedule some things, so thank you for being flexible with them. Sometimes we get sick too, so it stinks because we don't like to be out of school. We don't like to miss time with our kids, but it happens every once in a while. So have a great week. Let us know if you need anything, and we will see you at the Trunk or Treat on the 30th.